Last week, President Muhammadu Buhari submitted the 2020 to 2022 medium-term expenditure framework and fiscal strategy paper to the National Assembly, raising hopes that the country may return to its yearly January to December budget cycle. The document, which contains the benchmark upon which the 2020 budget will be predicated, has a projected estimate of 9.12 trillion naira. It also has an expected revenue of 7.17 trillion naira from value-added tax and other revenues projected to fund the national budget. Financial analyst Paul Alaje has been speaking on just how feasible the government's plan is.
As we speak, federal government budget is being financed largely by debt, and I'm afraid that with the revenue we're projecting, just over 7 trillion naira compared to 9 trillion naira, we are expecting to spend. Definitely we'll be back in debt market. The debt market itself is not the problem. The main problem is debt servicing compared with revenue. You know what? We are to spend meaningful amount of our revenue to service debt, more than 30%. If we now borrow more, I can only imagine what debt profile will be by 2022 at the end of this year's MTF and fiscal strategy paper. Per barrel price has also been reviewed from $60 per barrel, which was approved by National Assembly. What President submitted is now $55 per barrel. Both figures are close to reality. What I can tell Nigerians to take home from this is you may need to tighten your belt as both revenue and as both price and quantity has been reviewed downward by the executive and has been submitted to National Assembly. What we need to do more is how do we generate more revenue from non-oil sector? This has been the challenge. So I am worried because if oil revenue, based on the reports released by National Bureau of Statistics for second quarter, it shows that while the non-oil revenue grew negatively, the oil sector grew +5 positively. So how do we now say we will make more from non-oil sector in an economy that is monocultured and major source of revenue remain oil, remain the Niger Delta?